trying to figure out where to start here. So I have some pieces that have kind of been leaked through different media outlets for the holiday collection. Yep. I'll probably show those actually last, but then I also got some basketball sneakers. So for those of you who are looking for some like new basketball shoes to wear as the season is starting back up again, they sent me a couple athletic pairs. Let's see what we'll start with. So this is the Jordan 3 Zion, and it's called the Mud, Sweat, and Tears is kind of, I guess, what they're coining this. Pretty cool box.
Ooh, I like the box. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
And there's also going to be, I think, a bit of a collection. I'm like looking at my clothing rack right now. I'm going to pull some pieces to show you all what they'll be releasing with this pair. But this is pretty exciting. So this is Zion Williamson's sneaker, and I'm kind of obsessed with these colors. How crazy is this?
Oh, I actually really like the mint.
Right?
Really
it's
good.
Cool.
Yeah. They are cool. Yeah.
It's very artsy. I feel like, I don't know, there's just something unique about these. I didn't have these cool basketball sneakers growing up. So every time I see something like this, I'm like, ugh, I want to go back in time and wear these.
I know. Well, I myself, I didn't play basketball. Just, I just want to preface everyone by saying I didn't play basketball. But if I do get basketball sneakers, a lot of the time I'll use them to play volleyball. So that's always fun. But I think those are really cool.
Volleyball, though, I always say, because I was a volleyball player as well, is that it's very similar movements. So you've got similar lateral movements. And of course, you don't want to slip and slide when you're on the court. So grip is always extremely important. These, I already can tell, are going to be like a phenomenal silhouette to play either volleyball, basketball, any indoor court sports, honestly. Rudy, of course, this one is for you. Rudy's all he cares about are basketball sneakers. Hopefully, you're going to be able to cop a pair of these. So the release date for these is set to be October 17th. So for those of you, mark your calendars. I think that this is probably one of the coolest basketball sneakers I've seen. And this, again, is brand new silhouette. So I'm excited to kind of test it out. And hopefully I can report back to you all as far as how comfortable these are and how the lateral movement goes with these. But they're set to release at $140 as well. And this is pretty much reflective of Zion's personality, I guess. So I don't know if that means he's super artsy. But I just think of art when I think of this, right?
Too. I think I wasn't expecting the design to look like that, and that's why I was like, oh wow, like you said, it's very unique. And I mean, when I think of Zion's pairs, I also thought of like his Naruto collaboration, so I was like, oh wow,
Zion 3 Naruto. Oh yeah, I'm down for that, Kyle. Okay, Team Anime, me and Mons over here. We'll back that.
I think someone talked about last week's segment if they had missed the anime section. We actually didn't get into it too much, so we will get into it at some point once we've gone through all of our sneakers and whatnot. But yes, we are all about the anime talk as well.
Yes, there's just so much to cover sometimes with all these sneaker releases. It's so hard to keep up. It's so hard to fit anime into our lives.
I know, right? When you have so many interests, I feel like it's, oh my gosh.
It's very hard. It has to be almost segmented. Okay, next up, this is going to be it's called, I guess, the Chicago Remix. It's so funny, though. I feel like names always surface, and then sometimes they end up changing them. And I don't hold me to this. It could change, but this is actually going to be a woman's exclusive. You can already tell that this is a Jordan 2 box. But this is for us ladies. So thank you, Jordan, for always thinking of us. Look at how classy this is, Mons. How often do you see a satin duster bag with Jordans?
Never.
Right?
Not
never. Sorry, I wasn't even showing you the side with the Jumpman logo.
That is, wow, it's giving luxury. It's giving luxe. I love it.
Right? And then, I guess for the final look here, this is something I have not seen on a 2 before, is satin material being used on the silhouette. Can you kind of see that sheen?
Yeah, you can see the sheen pretty well on camera, so it looks really good. Wow. Okay, Jordan Brand, I see.
Right?
Exclusive.
So definitely Bulls inspired. We've got some great Chicago colors going on here. It's definitely, I feel like, paying homage and nodding to the pairs that initially released back in '86 with this like age finish going on with the midsole. So I do love that they decided to go with an age midsole. I feel like if it was white, it just, I don't know, would have been a little too simple and plain for me. But the age finish with the cream on the bottom just really makes this pop.
Yep, I think it ties it really well, especially with I think like you mentioned, it might have been a little bit too simple with the white. And plus, since they added in that satin material, I think it looks really nicely put together. I think it's a nice pair you can dress up, dress down. So
yeah. Good. And I honestly, it's weird too, because I think materials, I never would have expected that you could put satin on it too. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, well, now that we're seeing a lot of different materials on, like some of those reimagined pairs that's coming out pretty soon, I think, they're trying to experiment with a lot of different things. So it's really nice to see something different and mixing it up for us. For sure.
Yeah, they're like also, I don't know if you've noticed, but they're pumping out so many women's exclusives this year.
Oh, I noticed that actually. I was like, oh,
I can't keep up.
No, a lot of exciting things coming down the pipeline. So, I mean, I'm really looking forward to it, but I don't think my wallet is going to be too excited about that.
Probably going to have a hole burned into it by the end of the year, unfortunately.
Oh, I mean, can't escape it.
Right? Rudy, I can definitely see you. Where can you cop, Lisa? So those are expected to release on sneakers. All the pairs that I'm going to basically bring out, you can expect to see on sneakers, and select retailers, of course, will initially be doing the release on the same, days at 10 a.m., of course. But I guess for you, what time? Oh, it will so early for you, Mons.
It is so early at 7 a.m. So if you are on the West Coast, then you know that, I guess 7 a.m. is not terrible, but it's not like my Hawaii friends. They have to wake up at 4 a.m. So
it's brutal.
It's brutal. It's brutal. So.
October 7th for that woman's release, though. So set your calendars for October 7th for the Chicago remix, Air Jordan 2 Lows. As far as sizing goes, how do you fit in twos? I feel like they run a bit small, so I've been actually sizing up half a size on them.
So I only have one pair of twos, and it's the Just On pair, the Arctic Orange. Where did I put it? Okay, I don't even.
It's all right, girl. That's me. I don't.
I have to look for it. It's in. I found it. It's in my little plastic case. Anyway, I want to say that the one that I got was secondhand, so it was a little bit broken in. I got mine in a 6.5, so they fit okay. For
so me. Lucky. Anybody out there want to break in all of my twos? I will send my pairs to you.
I feel like that's the toughest part.
Help me.
Really, really stiff sneakers. So yeah, I feel like I got a little bit lucky on that end.
All right, so these are the Jordan Luka 2s. So for those of you, again, looking for a good basketball sneaker, these are coined the trick shot. And if you're a NASCAR fan, this specific one actually was designed to match a NASCAR race car by Toyota. So it was a Camry. And it was in the same exact colorway. I'm just giving you so much green, Mons. See, you said green, and next thing I know, everything I'm showing everyone is green.
Yes. I love it. Honestly, I love all the green. We got that icy blue sole, white sneaker, that hint of lime green. Okay, I'm a fan.
They're subtle, but, I love a good pop of color, but not oversaturated.
Right.
Sometimes.
No, exactly. I feel like when it's tastefully done, where it doesn't also feel random, or it doesn't feel like you're just slapping on some color just to add color, is really nice. So
literally tangling myself in here. So yeah, this is basically inspired by Luka's pre-warm-up game. It's always interesting when you hear stories sometimes, because then I'm trying to think, I'm like, how does he warm up? His warm-up routine, is it bright and neon-y? How does that look? But again, I think this is a really good looking, sleek sneaker, something I wish we had available. Unfortunately not. And if you're a race car driver, you definitely probably wanted to snag a pair of these just because it matched the race car. How cool is that?
That's really cool. I mean, I love always like some really good storytelling, and yeah, I mean, I think really beautifully executed shoe. Looks great.
Anthony's over here. I see blue anything when it comes to outsoles to Anthony means that it will turn yellow over time. And so he's just like, I have to deoxidize those. Yes, you probably are going to have to deoxidize these for me. All those are going in your collection, Rudy. Of course. I'm just giving you some sneak peeks, Rudy. I want you to have the best viewing of what these look like. But yeah, like these are really nice. And I feel like the quality in leather is very well done for a basketball sneaker. But yeah, again, it's clean, not too potent on that neon color scheme. And if you're a Luka fan, you gotta get this, I guess. Box is all right. Nothing too crazy there. Very
simple. Yeah.
Very simple. Sometimes we have these crazy, amazing boxes, and then other times I'm like, and we're moving on. So those are set to release October 24th for $140. So mark your calendars. October 24th on that one. All right. So next up.
I'm loving all of these.
Yes. I have a Balvin video coming up right after this live, everybody, too. So be sure to tune into that after we sign off here. Jumperman Chris, you're in here. Our honorary Pinoy has joined us. Chris, where you been? Oh, you're coming to New York, actually. I know this. In October. Too bad you're not going to be here when Mons is going to be here, because I would love for you to meet her. You know Jumperman Chris, right, Mons? I'm sure you've seen his content before.
I have seen his content. Hey, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully we'll be able to meet in person, soon. So.
All right, so next up, I don't even have these tied up. Sorry, everybody. But these are coined the white and university red. And yeah, this is just a nice Air Jordan 1 low OG silhouette and a very clean colorway.
I mean, can't go wrong with a white and red colorway. So it looks really clean. I like it a lot.
Leather's pretty good. At least on, it's weird actually. There's like some good quality leather on parts of this, and then other parts it's not. Do you see how there's tumbled leather in certain parts? It's a little bit smoother. Yes. So it doesn't quite match up with the pebbled leather as well. Of course, it's white, so my camera is having issues trying to focus in on it. So many white pairs of sneakers, so it's hard. But yeah, pretty good quality on these.
I see what you mean on the, I definitely see the tumbled leather on there. So that's really nice to see. And I think, the camera's kind of picking it up a little bit, but are they feeling stiff right off the bat a little bit?
So I wouldn't say that the toe box is necessarily really high quality tumbled leather. It is a bit stiffer, but they use more tumbled leather on the front of the toe here. It's a little bit more pebbled. Let me just see if my camera can focus in on that a bit better. Give it a second. Maybe a side profile is a bit better. So you can kind of see the tumbled. It's different leather. I wish they would have just kept it the same, though, honestly, on the toe box here.
Cohesive,
because you can see here too, right, on like this side panel right there, how tumbled and nice that leather is. I'm just like, I wish you would have just used that same leather throughout.
I think it would have
on camera.
Like, softer, and I wish that it was laced in. I think one of the things that I hate doing, so I feel like it's a love and hate relationship with me when it comes to lacing up Jordan 1s, because moments I'm like, oh yeah, I enjoy doing it, and then other times I'm like, I hate it so much, like I don't want to do it. Like, it's
I know. So you all are going to have to stay tuned to my fully edited video when I style these. And of course, for my members, you're going to have early access, by the way, to each individual video that I put up for all of these early pairs that Jordan sent me. So definitely, if you're not already a member, that is one of the best perks, is that you get to see all of my content earlier than most. And if you want to wait, of course, there's that option too. And then I have two more. Yes. So now we're going to get into some of the releases that they posted for their holiday release calendar. As we know, I don't know if this is a big enough hint for everyone.
I don't know if it's a, dead giveaway on what it is, but
I think it's a bread colorway. I don't know. Right? Or like, I think it might be bread color right now. Oh, I forgot to mention. So October 13th is when those University red and white Air Jordan 1 lows will be officially releasing on sneakers. Next up, drum roll, it's the mauve. Sorry, Mons, these aren't laced. I know.
I love it. It looks so good.
This is such a pretty colorway.
I love that color. Actually, my when I got the Nike Buy You the Dunk Low early or exclusive access and whatnot, my lows that I have that I was able to make is that color, and that's why I really want it in the high version because I already have one in my collection that's color with that color. It has my name on the back, so I feel like it needs a friend. So now we need the highs.
Definitely. Pretty good leather on these. You can kind of see the pebbled leather on the mauve tone there. Definitely the purple is actually a little bit better quality than the white leather, surprisingly. I always feel like it's kind of opposite sometimes where they downplay the quality on the color areas versus like the simple base layers of the white, but it's not bad. Of course, we've got the matching mauve laces.
Perfect. Does it come with any additional laces or just the mauve laces?
Let's take a look. We do get an additional pair in white.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so if you're not feeling that, you can have a lace swap option here in a crisp, clean white colorway. Or you can match the mauve accents with the mauve laces.
Exactly. There's always options there. So, yep, I'm going to add that to the list for sure. So,
it's a good one.
I will be ready for that drop for sure.
And then this one is set to release on October 14th month. So definitely mark that one in your calendar. $180, which is typical pricing for the Air Jordan 1 highs. Anthony, I was wondering if you were going to like these. Anthony's favorite color, by the way, is purple. So
really?
Hence his name is in purple in the circle. I just realized that. All right. Last but not least, this is what everyone is most excited for. And these are coined the Royal Reimagined. Set to release November 4th. And what's really cool about this, I'll show you just in a second, is the material that they're using on this. So if you're a royal blue fan, royal toe fan, this is probably a pair you're going to want to go after.
I'm so excited.
Ooh, so it's all suede.
Suede.
Fully covered in suede.
They look nice. They look very luxe as well. How is it in hand? What do you think?
Suede is all right. Yeah, there's two different textures. So definitely the nubuck on the black is a bit smoother. And then I feel like the royal blue has a bit more of a rough texture to it.
Gotcha.
Anthony and suede and cleaning suede, he's probably right now saying like no way, but yeah, they're crying faces. I knew it, Anthony. Because definitely if you stay in the blue part, whew, it's a hard one to keep clean. And black suede sometimes can be hard to keep clean too. Like I used to be obsessed with suede boots. Oh my god, black suede boots are so annoying to keep clean. They're impossible.
I feel like it's over at that point. I will say that the blue looks definitely different from, compared to the leather pair. At least on camera, it definitely looks a little lighter.
Give you like an up close look so you can kind of see. Almost has a sheen to it slightly, that suede.
Yeah, I can kind of see that as well, for sure.
Let me move the lace out of here. I'm going to compare this, actually. These are my royal toes. They're super dusty right now. Sorry, everybody. But yeah, so on my right, I guess you can tell that it's lace, but see the differences with the tone? Yes. It's pretty close, though, surprisingly, for suede and leather. I'm actually shocked.
Yes, that I was gonna say I thought it looked a little, I mean, considering the material, I think it looked a little bit off to me at first, but then now that I see it next to each other, it's not bad. It's not bad. And yeah, I have
Yeah.
my royal hair here somewhere. Oh, here, I can grab it really quick. Here, I'll bring you guys over to the wall because, why not? And plus, the floor
No
is
bugs.
hot. So let's grab this guy. Okay. There we go. So yeah, there we go.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy because material wise, I don't know how they do it. Obviously, it's going to be so hard to make it exact because you're playing off of different textures, but
Right.
not bad. I mean, obviously, this is different slightly,
Yeah.
but because leather is going to have a little bit more sheen to it. But for some reason, the
Right.
suede actually has a subtle sheen to it as well.
Yeah, no, I think they did a pretty good job. I'm excited to see them in person as well because I feel like sometimes it can be a little hard when seeing on camera. But I mean, so far, I feel like it's definitely going to be a cop for me because blue is also, even though I know I said I've been into green lately, if you know me, blue is my favorite color. So I think I'll have to pick these up as well.
A must have. Okay, so next up, oh, that's the last pair, but I'm going to show some pieces actually
Nice.
from the fall winter capsule collection for clothes
Yeah,
that are kind of some of my favorite pieces that Jordan Brand sent me as we're getting into cooler temperatures. Obviously, I don't know if you can wear some of this stuff, Mon, sometimes too, because I don't know if it gets cold enough with layers. I've got so many thick coats.
I probably won't be wearing any like coats or puffer jackets. You probably won't see that unless it's that cold. If it goes below 70, then maybe. But I mean, I love the cold season because I love layering in winter clothing. So, I
It's
mean,
always fun.
it's always fun. Yeah, I really like that type of weather. So, at the end of the day, who knows? I might just even get it myself, even though I'll just save it for like cold winter trips. Oh my gosh,
This
that's
is one of
really
my
cute.
favorite pieces. Doesn't this look like a sweater?
It does. It's
But it's
it's like
actually a
perfect.
sweatshirt material.
Oh, it is. Oh, at
Yeah,
first
it's
I thought
actually a sweatshirt.
that
Let
looks
me.
really cool. That.
Yeah, so from a distance, what's crazy, it looks like it's sweater material, and then you get up close to it, you realize that it's actually a crew neck sweatshirt.
That's really cool, actually. Yes, it's definitely
Right?
giving holiday season vibes. So I really like that.
Yeah, that was definitely one of my favorite pieces. But
Mhm.
then I feel like for women, they're doing some really cool kind of luxe looking
Mhm.
pieces as well. So this one has like some nice gold detailing on it with the 23. And then these pants are really cool.
Oh, that is cool.
They're not
Is it a set?
exactly tear offs, but yeah. So it's a set. It comes together. It's got the Jumpman logo, which is kind of muted in black, but it's really cool.
That is cool.
It's a little bit
Definitely.
more fashiony, something you can kind of wear as a little dressier feel. And then
Yes, for sure.
on some of their sweatpants also, which is crazy. I'm like trying to go through this at the same time, but this woman's quarter zip is so nice. Look at the zip detail. It's gold, Mons, and you love gold.
Gold. So it looks like this sweater is gonna be. I love a good quarter zip as well. A nice oversized sweater. And is there something on the on that front pocket there on the corner?
So there's a Jumpman logo that's
Mhm.
embroidered on a little tag there, and it's
Nice.
in satin.
Very nice. Okay.
And then there's matching pants actually too,
I
with
love a
the
good
same
set.
satin logo. So it looks like these are like wide.
Mhm.
They're not cinched at the bottom.
Okay. Hmm.
But it has the
Great.
matching, oh, wrong side. Like it has the matching logo there as well to
Cute.
match that quarter zip.
Uh, I love a good sweat set. So, and it's in black.
Right? Let me see.
Can't go wrong.
I'm like dying over. Oh, here's some of the Zion pieces too that match. Let me see. This looks like his logo here. These are pretty fun and quirky.
Oh, that is fun.
Kind of reminds me of Fresh Prince a little bit.
Yeah, it's that's what I thought of also actually.
Right? And then
It has
they
that like
have matching
look
sweats.
too. That's cute. I actually
Right?
really I like the orange detailing as well on the drawstrings. So that's cute.
And for you, Mom, since you're in a warmer climate, you can have the
Oh,
shorts.
well, Well, I can work with the shorts. I always
Right?
have such I'm like styling summer. It's so hard. And I don't always want to wear shorts, so I'll wear pants, but it's okay. Like I will wear whatever, but I'm glad that they added a shorts option as well.
Yeah, you get both options. Well, shout out to Jordan Brand for sending all this my way. I'm just like so appreciative of all your support, and of course, I'm so happy that I'm able to give all of you these early views of all of the products that are set to release. Hopefully, you'll have all of those dates memorized by now, since I'm going to pop quiz you all on all the release dates right now. No, just kidding.
Do I even I think the only one I remember is October 14th. So
October 4th, 14th, 13th, 24th, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of different dates.